So, second draft of the evening. I certainly want to purchase it. Ooh. Ooh, this is an interesting first pick. So it's Kaya versus Living Twister. I think I like Kaya more because it's hybrid. So it can basically go in loads of decks. Whereas Living Twister is a powerful card, but just gruel. I don't think it's enough more powerful that it's worth taking over Kaya. But if anyone disagrees, I'd certainly like to hear about it. Because I'm not 100%. I think it's close, probably. From my understanding of the format. Like, there's nothing really in the common slot that compares with Kaya or Living Twister. I think I'm going to take Kaya. Yeah.
Phantasms makes me feel good.
Okay, so I've already forgotten what the card we took Kaya over was. Oh, Living Twister. If we took Living Twister, I'd be disappointed this pack, so that's alright. What have we got? What's the next? What's the best card in this pack? Oh, you've been trying to collect all of War, so you've been rare drafting. Yeah, that's not a bad plan. So, what am I taking out of this pack? Probably Thunderdrake, I think. Like, I haven't had a chance to play with Mizium Tank, but just on reading the card, I don't really want to be like black-red or white-red Mizium Tank dot deck. Davriel's okay. I think it's Thunderdrake. Ooh, there's a Sunblade Angel. I just have an irrational love of that card. It's so good. Not impressed by Mana Geode or Prismite. The green cards are like fine. Red cards are fine. Don't really want to take Relentless Advance. The black cards are all worse than Sunblade Angel. We do have 2/6 drops already, but it will be alright. Ooh, okay. So, could still be on the blue-black plan. Or could be white-black and just not use Thunderdrake. I can't imagine anyone arguing against Spark Harvest this pick. Because the other options like Plating, Skulker, not Spark Harvest. Oh, I'll just take this chance to do a quick cough. That's better, sorry about that. Yeah, we'll take Harvest. Ooh, okay. So, if we're blue-black, the Spellkeeper Weird and Tidebearer Giant. If we're still playing white, I really like Enforcer Griffin, actually. So, we could be white-blue and just not play Spark Harvest, but I don't like that idea. I don't like that idea despite having got destroyed by white-blue in that final game of the last draft. Spellkeeper Weird would currently get back exactly Spark Harvest. I don't think we want another 6, so Tidebearer Giant's not on the menu, so we're taking a white card or a blue card. Well, I don't really want to be like black-white Proliferate or something. Do like Enforcer Griffin, though. And what does that push me towards? Like white-blue or white-black? Yeah, I'll take Griffin. Ooh, Gleaming Overseer. Sad. But I think we are just... So if we take Gleaming Overseer, that kind of says we want to be blue-black. Could take Callous Dismissal. But again, that would probably mean we want to be blue-black. Oh, we could be blue-white still with a Callous Dismissal, actually. That's not true. That's not true. Because when I watch Ben start draft, who is insanely good at drafting, by the way, if you don't watch his Twitch, you should definitely go and watch all of his VODs and everything he ever does. He really rates Gleaming Overseer. But Guess I've never cast it, so I can't say for sure. So maybe I'm just going to take Gleaming Overseer. I regretted not being blue-black last draft as well. And I think it's close enough. It does mean that we're giving up on Enforcer Griffin and Sunblade Angel, though. But I guess we could still splash Sunblade Angel if we really wanted. It's only a random 6-drop. I'll take Overseer. Huh. There's not a lot in this pack that's exciting. Could take Neoform for modern. Jokes. Lazatep Behemoth feels like a replaceable spot in the curve. I think we're white-blue or blue-black. It could be white-black. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So, if we take Makeshift Battalion, what does our white deck look like? Just like a pile of cards. I don't really think this is a Makeshift Battalion deck. We could just take No Escape and continue angling towards blue-black. Yeah, okay. There's a Herald of the Dreadhorde. Here's an Opportunist and a Tithe Bearer Giant. I guess we'll take the Opportunist. There's the Tithe Bearer Giant. Could take an Operative or a Behemoth. I think I'll move the white cards out of the deck for now. Operative or Behemoth. We don't really have a curve yet anyway. I do like having one Behemoth, but I guess we'll take Operative because it costs less. Oh, there's the Behemoth anyway. Got a Hippo. We'll take the Kitty Cat. We'll take a Ghost form. Okay, so Silent Submersible, Narset. Can't imagine either of those cards is better than just a Spark Harvest. Yeah, we'll take a second Spark Harvest. Okay, so our options in this pack are a little more disappointing. If we were white still... So what do we have in blue? We actually only have No Escape, Overseer, and Thunder Drake in blue. And we have Enforcer Griffin and Sunblade Angel in white. So our blue card would be Erratic Visionary. Our black card would be another Operative. We could take Lorune Enforcer. I think I'm just going to hedge and take Lorune Enforcer. Or is that bad? Should I just take Erratic Visionary? Maybe I'm waffling a bit too much. But Lorune Enforcer is like so much more powerful than Erratic Visionary. And I'm not super impressed by No Escape and Thunder Drake and whatever. It's not really a Thunder Drake deck. We're not really going to be casting 2 spells in a turn. I'll take Lorune Enforcer. And then what happens? So if we stay blue, we get boring cards. If we want a black card, we get Tithe Bearer Giant or nothing, and we already have 6s. I think we're going to take a white card again. Maybe we take Cruel Celebrant and just go white-black. Don't need another Griffin yet. Don't want Martyr over Celebrant. We'll take Celebrant. What's in this pack? I guess we're just taking another Herald. There's no blue cards. Could take a War Screecher, actually. Don't really want to. I'll take another Herald of the Dreadhorde. Herald would probably be better in blue-black, but... Ooh, Tyrant Scorn. Ooh, Spark Harvest. Okay. Don't even need to feel bad about cutting blue at this point. We don't need to cut blue, actually. Well, what does white give us? Lorune Enforcer, Enforcer Angel, Sunblade Angel. Yeah, this is nice. So, not a Rally of Wings deck. Tyrant Scorn is good, but Spark Harvest is still fine. Ooh, there's a Cruelty. So we're definitely black. I don't think we'll play any of these cards, but we might play a Makeshift Battalion. We have a Kaya. Because we have a Kaya, I want an Aid the Fallen, and the 23 or so cards we'll end up playing. Ooh, could take a second Charm Stray. But it's not like we're proliferating, so I don't think we need any kitties. Silverwing is like, bleh. I think we take Silverwing, though. Or we could take Dovin's Veto, but I think I have 4 of them. Ooh. What made that noise? We'll take an operative. So we have 3 6s already. Probably don't want a second giant. Might play a martyr. I mean, not playing any of these cards. Don't have flyers. I think we've already got Silverwing, haven't we? I guess we'll take Rally of Wings for Vault Progress. Okay, so... Ooh, okay. Interesting. So there's obviously Ral, but we're not taking Ral. Sunblade Angel, Eternal Taskmaster, and Wanderer's Strike. I think... What do I think? Has Eternal Taskmaster ever worked for me? Not really, no, unfortunately. Like, if it can get going, I imagine it's a lot of value, but on turn 2, it's just like a 2-3. I think the logic is if you can cast it in the mid to late game and your opponent somehow can't block and kill a 2-3 and you get to pay the mana, you get some amount of value back. I think we're picking between Sunblade Angel and Wanderer's Strike, being perfectly honest. I think it's probably Wanderer's Strike. Like, I think it's okay. It might be better in like an aggressive black deck with like the sacrifice synergies. So maybe if it's getting back Grim Initiates that you've sacked to a Heartfire or something. But I don't know how often the black-red deck comes together. What do we have in terms of proliferate? So we can proliferate onto Kaya, but she needs to do it twice to get another activation. I guess we'll have some zombies wandering about. Some zombie armies. Battalion could end up with a counter. I mean, exiling a creature is good, but we have 3 Spark Harvest and a Cruelty. How many creatures do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we have Enforcer Griffin. Are you playing best of 3 against pre-release scrubs? Well... Okay, what's in this pack? So another Celebrant or a Wanderer's Strike. Could just have removal for days. Just removal for days. It's not like we've got any Lazotep Reavers or anything that's really making these Cruel Celebrants go off. I guess Herald is 2 creatures in 1. It does drain. I guess having 2 of them in play makes everything very difficult for our opponent. And we do have like 4 5-mana removal spells. Ooh, Vizier of the Scorpion. Ooh, another Celebrant. And some other cards, I guess. Scorpion or Celebrant, though? Like, if we can pick up some Lazotep Reavers or something... Because we can just like sack stuff to Spark Harvest. Maybe we just take Vizier. Maybe Vizier is the safe pick. Because we have... We don't really have much to do at 3. I don't think I want to take another 1-2. We'll take Scorpion. Yeah, maybe Celebrant Wheels. How many cards do we get back out of this pack? 4? We can but hope. So... Divine Arrow, I guess? It's not really a Light Shield deck. We only have like 2 instances of Proliferate. Not really about 1/4s. How does this deck kill people? We have Griffin, Angel, Kaya, Celebrant. Yeah, could take Light Shield. Feels bad. Okay, so do we want to second aid the Fallen? We only have 1 Planeswalker. It's a good one, but I don't think it's worth playing otherwise. I guess we'll just take Martyr in case. Ooh, jeez, that's a lot of Celebrants. That's a lot. Oops, sorry. Caught the microphone there. Hopefully that wasn't too loud for everyone. Okay, let's have a look at the curve and actually build the deck then. because this pack is super interesting. So, what do we have in sideboard? Nothing really. So we don't really have much Celebrants energy. We don't have anything we particularly want to sack to Spark Reaper. I don't want Lynx. We don't think we need Finisher when we just have Harvests and Strike and Arrow. Maybe we just take D-Spark. This could just be D-Spark. But we could have 4 Celebrants. If I knew we were going to get... I guess we didn't see any Lazotep Reavers. I was going to say if I knew we were going to see 4 Celebrants in pack 3, I would have gone for Reavers, but we just didn't see any, I don't think. Or they were in the same pack as, like, snap pick removal spells. I'll take D-Spark. I'll take D-Spark. Guess we'll take Loxodon Sergeant. It might sit in the curve. Probably not, though. I'll take a 2. This wasn't the wheel pack, was it? No. This wasn't either. Whatever, we'll take Gilglobe. Ooh, the Celebrant came back. So we get 3 of them. And the Light Shield came back. Don't want this Wall of Runes. Don't want this Grazer. Okay, let's build a deck. Let's build a deck. So, is 9... well, I guess we haven't got the cards in our deck, so we'll assume... we'll play 17 lands. We'll play 17 lands. I don't want to cut any of our 6s. We could probably get away with cutting Behemoth and Loxodon. How many creatures does this deck have? 19. Yep. Yeah, cut Behemoth. Cut Loxodon. We can probably... we can cut Lynx. We could probably cut Divine Arrow, being perfectly honest. Because all of our actual removal is hard removal. But a lot of it does cost 5 if we're not sacking something. A lot of it does cost 5, but I guess we do have Heralds that we can sack in a pinch. Because we only really go down 1 power doing it. Yeah. And then, what's the last cut? 3 Spark Harvests. I was going to say it feels like a lot, but it really doesn't. The card's absurd. Teo's Light Shield, though. Maybe I want to cut this? Maybe we want to cut Light Shield. Maybe we want to cut one of the Martyrs, actually. Just one of the Grizzly Bears. Actually, we have 6 2-drops, and we're not very aggressive, and I don't really like playing rando Grizzly Bears. Maybe we cut Operative as well, and then put Divine Arrow back in. And then... so what did it say? We have 15... yeah, so this would be right in terms of mana. Don't think this deck wants Sergeant in it. Don't think we want the Operatives. Do we? No, all of our 2s do more things than that. Is this a deck for a Behemoth? When do draft and play Saheeli's Silverwing? Infrequently. I don't know, sometimes you just want something to go in your 4-drop slot in your curve, and you just maybe don't have enough playables. And it does a serviceable impression of a Thunder Drake that never gets the counter. It's like a C- or something, the 23rd card. At least that's my opinion on the card. I've come up from it just being stone unplayable, but it still feels pretty bad when you have to run one. Do I want this Behemoth? I don't think so. I think this is fine. We'll try a game with this deck. And if the Celebrants are poop, we'll just try again, eh? Because obviously basing all our decisions on a sample size of 1 game is definitely correct. Okay, we've got an opponent. Our opponent is El Guapo. You like flyers and it winds up in your green-white decks. See, I don't really like green-white decks, but that might just be me. Like green-white proliferate or something else. Guess we'll keep. Wow, opponent leads on Mobilized District. I don't know how to feel about that. I guess opponent really doesn't want it being summoning sick. Spooder. Okay. You've got yourself a Spooder. So we can play Opportunist or a Celebrant or a Martyr. Martyr. Not attacking. Because next turn we'll probably just end up... Ooh, Wolf. So none of our creatures ever can block the Wolf. Interesting, interesting. So I guess we're not going to use Enforcer aggressively here then, and we're just going to make a Celebrant. Guess we're in for the long haul. Leading on colorless is a sign of weakness. I don't know, if that was... I was terrified opponent was going to like swamp Storev or something. Let's tap this Wolf. I mean, I've got by this card enough times in Standard, and Manlands are good in Limited. Opponent just has a 3/3 that's also their 17th land. Opponent's not doing anything. How much does this cost to activate? 4. Is it insane to want to just attack with our creatures? We could just play another Cruel Celebrant. Yeah, we'll just play another Cruel Celebrant. I guess we can play a Cruel Celebrant and then attack with both our creatures. Let's see what happens. I don't know what opponent's going to do. But I imagine we're just going to trade a card for a card. Okay. Never mind. Well, I'm glad we made the attack then. Ooh, 3 colors leading on colorless land. I like our opponent's style. I can respect that. What's happening? Troll in the dungeon! You got a troll. He is a troll. My turn. So... wish we had a second swamp. Wish we had a second swamp. Guess we're gonna despark troll, are we? Well, I don't want troll attacking me, so yes we are. Get this troll out of here. So, do I want to attack with Law Rune Enforcer? No. No, I don't. Yes. Cool. Go ahead. Okay. Turn it sideways. Thundering Ceratok. Is this the same deck, lol? No, it is not. Welcome back, Dr. Spillikin. We went 6-2 in the end with the other deck. This deck, it looked like it was going to be blue-black for a while, and then it just ended up being... not. I suppose is the best way of putting it. We've got a lot more removal than the last deck. We could have had 4 Cruel Celebrants, ended up with 3. What are we doing here? We can't really use Law Rune Enforcer aggressively, because otherwise this district will get us. Is it bad that I kind of want to Spark Harvest this Martyr on the Ceratok? But if we draw land, we're going to want to play this Angel. And we get to drain our opponent for 2. Which is pretty okay. Then we get to keep tapping the wolf forever. Was a 2-for-1 though, which is kind of meh. But that's what we get. I guess we could have just taken 4. I don't really like taking 4 though. Get this wolf tapped. Just fire up the district and come on. Ooh. So, Jimmy Colorado, this is apparently when you draft and play Saheeli Sunwing. Or Silverwing, sorry. In your deck, where you have, right, 3 colors of mana and not enough playables. So what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Wanderer's Strike. Don't really want to. I'll just play the Vampire and pass, I guess. Ever vigilant, ever threatening. Let's tap the wolf. Let's tap the wolf. It's coming in. Ow. I guess once we get to 7, ooh, we have a cruelty. Is it greedy to attack in and try and get the opponent like activate district? Probably. Seeing as we can just like cruelty the Silverwing and be back to parity. Probably greedy. This is where I'm probably worst at Magic, when the right thing to do is just do nothing. I'm constantly like, ooh, can we suicide our board in for like 1 point of damage? Yeah, let's do that. But actually, I should just wait until I draw some lands. We'll tap this wolf. Yep. We'll take 2 damage off the Silverwing to see if opponent plays anything more suitable for Obnix. This is cruelty to target. Opponent's just passing. But didn't... I guess I don't want to attack the district then. Do we go for cruelty on Silverwing or do we wait a turn? I think we just go for cruelty on Silverwing and see what happens. Do we? No, we're planning to play a Sunblade Angel. This is fine. Cool. Don't no escape me, bro. Or broette. And they did. Cool. Cool. And they top. Cool. Also cool. Very cool. Did Mobilized District get tapped by that? Yeah. They didn't have a trick earlier in the game. We're not blocking with anything. I guess we'll poke for 2. Please don't make me regret this attack. Please don't have drawn Giant Growth. That's okay then. We get some damage in. Like... Courage in Crisis, jeez. Now I'm glad we didn't cruelty it though, right? Just not attacking with Arlen's Wolf. Have you read your card? 2 Silverwings. Jeez. Jeez. An opponent knows what we're drawing. Powerful espionage. Ooh, Kaya. So we definitely don't want to play Kaya this turn, because otherwise Saheeli Silverwing just like dinks it down to no more activations. So I guess we cruelty the Silverwing while the opponent is tapped out. So I feel pretty dumb if something stopped that happening. The opponent has a border creatures, so we'll just pass. Can't really attack in, obviously. Opponent has Lando. Just call me Lando Calrissian. Let's tap the wolf. Imagine opponent gets in for 2. Ouch. Yup. Mobile. Did you see that? Okay then. So, if we had 1 more mana, I'd really like playing Kaya here. As it stands... Huh. Do we just Wanderer's Strike something and attack? Or... Oh, I guess we could just... Oh, no. Kaya killing the wolf doesn't do anything. Yeah, I think we Wanderer's Strike the Silverwing. Yes? Actually, this wolf's kind of annoying. If opponent ever answers... I guess our plan is to resolve a Saheeli, so it doesn't matter which. Not Saheeli, a Kaya. Then we're going to attack again. With our Celebrants, because this should get 1 point of damage through. And with 2 Celebrants in play, and like a Vizier in hand, we theoretically have a lot of triggers worth of creatures on the board. Like 11's a surprisingly precarious life total. Yeah, sure, Herald can resolve. Also, auto-tap are kind of doing our opponent dirty if they wanted to attack him with their 3-3. Cool. So this board is deliciously... I'd like to draw a land, so we have Kaya plus Lorune Enforcer. If we don't draw land, I might just run out Vizier. Because 2 creatures, again, there's a lot of potential triggering for the Cruel Celebrants. We drew the land. Alright, it's Kaya time. Kaya! Kaya will exile Herald. Just good value.
I'm not afraid of phantoms. They're afraid of me.
Mobilize District's tapped, isn't it? It's never gone bad for us before, so we'll send with the Celebrants again. Famous last words in Before Giant Growth. Oh no, stop looking at your mana. Yay. Maybe opponent's just sad. Ooh. Resolves. Yes. Pass the turn. So, this is all fine. This is all fine. If I didn't tap Wolf, though, that would not be fine. Does opponent animate? I would animate if I was your opponent. NGL. No? Okay, sure. Whatever. You do you. So... Is it bad that I just want to attack in so we can exile the district? That's probably incredibly greedy. I think what we should actually do is exile the wolf. Because then our Lorune Enforcer can be used to manage this mobilized district. Right? Yeah, we have to wait for the trigger to resolve and then we can do it, whatever. Yes. So we're going to attack with the 2 Celebrants. Go. Give me all the stops. I want every stop. I want to be able to tap this land after this ability. Tap this land. Oh no, it's converted mana cost 2 or greater. Oh no, what have I done? Everything is ruined. Well then. That serves me right. Guess we won't make that mistake again, chaps. Well, everyone who's watching, sorry. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Well. I guess we're still in okay shape. We're going to be playing the Tidebearer Giant or whatever, but... Huh. Well, I feel like a bit of a spoon. But that's okay. There's a lot of text on these cards. Districts are rare. I have to learn the lesson sometime. And the lesson we've learned is that Lorune Enforcer does not interact favourably with Mobilized District. If you are me. If you're the opponent, however, I guess we still got to drain for 2. It just means the Celebrant's less immediately threatening. Also, this is pretty long for our first game with the deck. Finale of Devastation, X is 6. Okay. Wonder what opponent's getting. Oh, I suppose we've drafted the deck as well. Primordial Worm. Respect for the worm. That worm is fantastic. Sure. Opponent's just dead, right? Oh no, opponent's not just dead. Oh, oh, we have 8 mana. Yeah, opponent's just dead. Cool. Snare Spinner, luckily, does have the converted mana cost we're looking for. All attack, in for 7. Then we'll activate Vampire Opportunist. Cool. We got there. That was an interesting game. I think we played it pretty reasonably until the point where we suicided our Celebrant away. But can't win them all, eh? Fight with fire. That'd be alright if we were playing Dominaria draft. Alright, so 1-0 in this next draft. Let's go straight on to game 2. And I need another drink. Luckily, I came prepared. I will just mute the crack of the can. Fantastic. Waiting for an opponent. This deck is an organ grinder? Yeah. But it gets there eventually. Ooh. Well, I wouldn't like to hazard a guess as to the pronunciation of our opponent's name, but we do have a very keepable hand. We've got some 2-drops, and we've got some 5 mana removal, and we've got a Cruel Celebrant. It's almost like that's the only thing we have in our deck. Or those are the only things we have in our deck, sorry. One thing to note over last game, though, is that we do have 2 black this time. We should make the hand slightly less awkward in developing. Tybalt's Rager? That's pretty good. Guess we just play out Martyr and look for a clean trade. Because I can't imagine I can let this Rager stick around when we've got Opportunist Vizier to come. Next turn Vizier, then double spell on 4 unless anything changes with our draw steps. Oh, the Crunchy Wrangler. Okay, opponent doesn't want to trade Tybalt's Rager for Martyr of the Cause. Fair enough. So Rager trades cleanly for Vizier. I'd rather Rager traded cleanly for Martyr. Does that mean we just don't attack? Don't really like not attacking. I like attacking. I guess if we play Vizier... No. Well, I guess if Rager attacks, we can block with the zombie token. If opponent won't attack with Wrangler, though. I guess we'll just get him for 2 and make Battalion and go from there. Oh, is opponent going to trade? That'd be okay. I feel less bad about potentially trading Makeshift Battalion for Rager, because opponent would have to spend their turn making the trade happen. You gonna trade? We're trading. Thank you. Okay, that makes me feel better about my decision to attack. Ooh. Cool, here's a battalion. Go ahead, opponent. Here is a battalion. Spellgorger weird. Well, I guess that means the opponent has no attacks. So... Does that mean we play Vizier of the Scorpion or not? We should have played Vizier of the Scorpion, actually. I guess this wouldn't have died, probably. Really don't Rager, just randomly killing. I guess we could just put Opportunist under Rager. That's probably fine. And if we're gonna do that, we'll play Opportunist. We'll play Celebrant. If we attack with Battalion, what happens? I guess if we attack with everything next turn, we get a counter, and we get to play Wanderer's Strike. If we attack with Battalion on its own, opponent trades it with Weird, that's acceptable. Okay, I'd like full control though. Oh, actually, gameplay. What am I looking for? Well, maybe opponent doesn't block. I'm hoping that I've got the ability to assign all the combat damage where I want. Because if the opponent double blocks, I'd like to put all. I'd like to put it all on the Weird. Okay, the opponent's just trading it now. Sure. I guess it doesn't matter actually. Yep, we get our drain. If opponent has a spell that makes the Weird bigger, that means they're probably not playing another creature, and we just get to Wanderer's Strike the Weird. Or we might just play Vizier and have some tokens. If you are watching the stream and you're new to the stream, welcome. Hope you're having an excellent Saturday morning, afternoon, or evening. We're just playing some War of the Spark Limited at the moment. Probably going to play this draft and then some standard time permitting. So, yeah, no, I don't trust opponents to not have anything here. And I'm glad we didn't block. Let's see what they do have, though. Hopefully it's something like Jaya's Greeting. Okay, opponent just dinks us for 2, so maybe they play a creature as follow-up. They play nothing as follow-up. Just nothing. Well, I guess we just attack. And then we'll probably play Vizier. We're going to play Vizier because then we get our amassed token on the board. Oh, does the opponent just have Chandra's Jaya's Greeting or Chandra's Triumph? Jaya's Greeting. Okay. Cool. Glad we didn't go for the double block then, or any block. Not the end of the world either. We're still going to play Vizier. Are we going to play Vizier? Yeah, we're going to play Vizier. We're going to try and trade the token for the Weird. If opponent plays another spell, means the Weird has another counter on for us to Wanderer's Strike off it. And opponent's probably not playing another creature. Would like to draw something that isn't land, but I guess we have Vampire Opportunist in play. Well, we'll Wanderer's Strike the Weird. We have to think we'll draw spells at some point, right? Bolt Bend? Bolt Bend? Wow. Wow. I get to proliferate those still. Small mercies. Jeez. Maybe, wasn't expecting Bolt Bend. What a blowout. Opponent's deck is sweet. Perhaps too sweet. Alright, do we double block this Weird? That's the question we're now asking ourselves. We have 3 Spark Harvests, and Obnix, this is Cruelty. It's not like these cards are getting any better, and Weird isn't going to get... Oh, Challenger Troll. They even get the opportunity to double block. Well, there's the Harvest, though. And I think we harvest for full mana, killing Troll. And I think we just attack. We're not going for a double block after our opponent untaps. That's a bit keen for me. That's a bit keen. Cyclops. Opponent just has a string of 4/4s. A Tidebearer Giant would be alright. Law Rune Enforcer. Well, we can't attack into Cyclops. We'll play Enforcer, we'll pass. Oh, we should have played land in case we drew another land. We could Opportunist and tap. Darn. Hopefully we draw a spell, though. Because what have we seen so far? 8 of our lands? 8 lands, 7 spells. Can't really complain about that mixture. Nothing that should make us salty. Bond of Passion. Jeez. Jeez. Yeah, sure. Okay. Are we jumping? How much are we taking? 11 and opponent has a Cyclops. Kinda have to, right? At least we get our zombie back. Do we? Please? Please return my zombie. Well, we drew the land. But it didn't matter anyway. Not strictly dead, but what could we draw? Because we're gonna... Oh, no, we are strictly dead. Yeah, we're dead. Cool. At least we died. Alright, so 1-on-1. Let's just have a look at the deck quickly. I guess we're just not... I think maybe... oh, we put the Divine... We've still got the Divine Arrow in. Yeah, no, I think we're set up fine. I think we're set up fine. Be interesting to watch that game back, though. See if I can play it any differently. Especially the first couple of turns with that Tybalt's Rager. I think I probably did something wrong. What's going down on... Oh. Waiting for an opponent. 30 seconds is a while. Just got a friend on Discord complaining about how dumb Vintage is now. I haven't really seen, but I assume New Khan hasn't done fun things for it. Wow, coming up on a minute for queue time. What is this? Magic Online? I guess there probably are there is going to be some players playing Modern Horizons. Ooh, Ibixa is our opponent. Okay, so this is a sweet grindy hand. I like this hand. I'd like it more with a Kaya eventually, but we'll keep this 7. Hopefully opponent doesn't do much in the first couple of turns, because we are just making 1/2s. We're going to make Squires on turns 2 and 3, presumably. Ooh, but then we get a Herald. Martyr, sure. Maybe we play Battalion on 3. Now we've drawn it. Because we're not really under any pressure to get these Celebrants onto the battlefield. We have all the time in the world. All the time in the world. Martyr comes in, never blocking. I take 2, 18. What's opponent's follow-up? What have you got in your hand? A Arnacrop Invader. First strike while attacking. Okay, So we're gonna have to Divine Arrow that at some point. Presumably. Is that turn this turn? Probably not, because if we draw land, we can play Cruel Celebrant and have Divine Arrow up. So this is fine. No attacks, though. The question then is, do we want to trade Martyr for Battalion? Well, I don't think Battalion's attacking with 2 other creatures anytime soon. Ooh, War Screecher, jeez. Kakar. Guess that's fine. What goes wrong if we block with Battalion? Battlefield promotion? Opponent does have 2 mana up. We could just take 4 and then attack back for 3. And we do have Divine Arrow and Celebrants. I don't hate that plan. Let's just take some damage. Sure. Yep. And then, ooh, another Martyr. Okay. Ooh, we didn't draw the land. That's a real shame. You know? That's a real shame. Not really playing out Celebrant. Could play a Martyr to trade with a Martyr. I think having Divine Arrow up is just where I want to be. I think having Divine Arrow is where I want to be this turn. We could have Spark Harvested the Celebrant away, but that seems a bit ambitious. I think. I don't know. I'd like to have drawn a 4th land there, really, but that's not what happens. I can't really dwell on that. That's attacking with everything. Okay, so what are our block options look like? We can't block the Invader. We kind of have to trade with a Martyr. Let's see what happens. Opponent's just letting it... Oh, well, first strike damage is happening. Oh, we should have arrowed the Invader. Wait, can I stop? Wait. No, I want to... How do I stop after damage? I want to stop after damage while we're still in combat. Does Arena have that functionality? No, add the stop. Oh dear. Okay, well... Sure. Please stop at end of combat. Stop after damage. Stop after damage. Let me stop after damage. Give me full control or something. Okay. So, we're not going to compound our mistake, but we will kill the Invader after damage. I guess we could have just killed Invader. Oh no, we wanted the trade to happen first. That's why we're doing it like this. Okay, cool. So for those of you wondering why I was like screaming and flailing, it's because I wanted to make sure that the 3-2 was going to trade for the 2-2 before I Divine Arrowed anything. And then we got to do it in like the end of combat. So it has a Martyr, a Battalion, and a Screecher. We have a 1-2. We're at 10. Ugh. Maybe we are going to have to Spark Harvest something like Spark Harvest the Celebrant on the Battalion, and then have Martyr trade for Martyr. We do have 2 Spark Harvests as well. We do have 2 Spark Harvests, and the opponent's drawn some lands. So I'll take my 2-for-1s. If we're just trying to survive against a War Screecher, we have the cards to do it. We have the cards to do it. Rising Populace. That's fine. I'd like to draw lands to play this Herald of the Dreadhorde, really. Oh no. Never mind. Maybe we're just... Well then. I guess. What are we doing? We'll run out the Herald. And we'll pass. I think we'll just take 5. We'll just take 5, and then... Ooh, Wanderer's Strike. That's grotesque. I guess we will take 5. Can we draw a swamp, please? Can we draw a swamp? It's like a swamp, if a swamp was Tidebearer Giant. What's in Yard? Are we getting anything back with Aid the Fallen? Jeez. I guess... Oh no, we're not, because we can only cast 1 spell this turn. I guess that spell is a Cruel Celebrant to chump block with. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. It's a block from me. Yeah. We spent a few too many turns at 3 mana, really, I think. Okay, so there's the second black. So we'll start by harvesting the Populace and go from there. I mean, we're at 4 against this War Screecher, but less dead than we were a turn ago. Less dead than we were a turn ago. Yep, Screecher comes in, we're at 3. Opponent's looking in the GY. Okay, we drew Opportunist. Do any of these cards do anything about that War Screecher? Not particularly. Do we want to get any of them back? We're definitely playing Opportunist, I assume. We could turn it into a Celebrant, but I don't know if that does anything. Maybe we just have to try and play Opportunist. I guess if opponent has exactly nothing, our next 2 draw steps are land Kaya. And if they are, we're not going to have a chance to aid the Fallen anyway. What's happening, Ibixa? Oh, Pyrohelix? Sure, I'll explode to that. Alright, 1 and 2 with this deck. Maybe I'm not big on Cruel Celebrant after all. Although we did stumble in that game. The game before we got run over, fair enough, opponent's deck was pretty good. That game, we stumbled a bit. Could have had an interesting game if we drew a couple more lands, I think. Let's see what game 4 brings for us. I mean, we play Magic for interesting games, right? Not easy games. Okay, Joseph Bugman is our opponent. Potentially a fan of Games Workshop. Okay, this is a hand. We have a Squire, but we have removal, we have lands. We're going to keep this. Opponent is on the play. This means we get 1 more card. But also means they do kind of get to 2-3 curvers while we're playing a Squire. I suppose we get to Cruelty their 3 before it attacks if it's anything particularly scary. Opponent plays a Swamp. What do we draw? Swamp of our own. Land go. Land and go. Okay, well, I'm happy with lands up to land 6. We do have a Sunblade Angel in hand, so that's acceptable. Opponent has played 3 Swamps and is reading our Cruel Celebrant. So opponent either just choosing to play out Swamps or mono black or color screwed. Any one a potential option, but we have nothing to reach a conclusion from. Opponent didn't play anything though. But guess what? Neither are we. We're just going to get in for 1. And then we're going to pass. So we have 2 6s. We're a land away from our 6s, and we have some other cards. Ooh, yeah, opponent has got a Forest. If opponent plays like Centaur Nurturer, that's fine. I'll just Cruelty it, I guess. Will I? Yeah, I will. Because we have plenty of removal in our deck. I just don't want opponent to start casting things that are a bit too big for us to deal with. Leyline Prowler can definitely eat a Cruelty. Goodbye, Lizard Thing. You creepy lizard thing, you. Gone forever. Exiled. Well, there's our 6th land. I'd now like to never draw another land for the rest of the game unless I have a Vampire Opportunist. Can you oblige me, Arena? Can you oblige me? Charity Extractor. Not too intimidating. So that's okay. Well then. Is it bad that I want to hold this Light Shield and just like put the counter on something useful like Tidebearer, Giant, or Angel? Like, we're under no pressure. Oh no! I guess I can't really say I regret anything, because it's not like we can attack into Charity Extractor. Okay, that's fine. Oh no, it exiles things? Spooky. Haven't heard Ashiok's voice lines before. Kind of terrifying. We'll play Sunblade Angel, because we probably need to answer this Ashiok. Hopefully opponent doesn't have any way to stop it. And if opponent doesn't down ticket, well, 5th mana, probably going to have a Spark Harvest. Cruel Celebrant doesn't seem very good. Yeah, we've got 3 of them in the deck. They get better in multiples, but it's not been fantastic. We had a sweet grindy game with it though, but again, it didn't really do much in that game, other than be a 1-2. It triggered a few times. It's alright though, if we won 3, maybe we'll draft again. Maybe. How you doing anyway, you alright? So, opponent hasn't snap removed the Angel, which can only be good for us, right? Unless opponent just has... Ooh, Conjurant for 5. Sure. Charity Extractor. You can attack with that. I gain more life in the exchange. Okay, Makeshift Battalion is the draw. So we don't need to put a counter on the Angel yet. Excuse me, game. So let's get Ashiok out of here. I'm bored of my graveyard not working. Narset is the other vintage relevant card. Oh, I haven't seen any lists with it in. But yeah, that does seem kind of dumb in vintage. That seems very dumb in vintage. Khan and Narset decks? Yeah, I can believe that. I saw some like workshop decks with Khans in that seemed pretty dumb. Did I? I don't know. I'm just talking about things I don't really understand. I guess if the London Mulligan rule happens in vintage, maybe Dredge gets better? I don't know. Vault Key Khan? Okay, that sounds pretty sweet. Opponent has a 5-4, playing our favorite zombie hippo. Okay, so opponent didn't attack, which is good for us. And we have Vampire Opportunist. I think this turn we're just going to, like, make... What are we making this turn? I don't really want... I think we make, like, Herald and Light Shield and put the counter on the Tithe Bearer. Urza is pretty cool. Well, I guess we'll just attack first. Because we're not attacking with a giant even if we do put a counter on it. Which I think I'm planning to do. Then we'll make Herald. You like counter on Angel? Yeah, maybe. But opponent's creatures all have like 5 power or 5 toughness. And I don't want to reward our opponent for removing the Angel any more than they already would be. Angel does have first strike. Yeah, so I guess opponent can't attack into Angel with a counter either. Well, I mean, Conjurant can't attack into Angel anyway, right? No. Kind of, but can't kill it. What's opponent casting? Bloom Hulk. Okay, so Conjurant's a 6/6. So now Conjurant could attack into Angel. But I think I'd probably just block it with some stuff. Does opponent have Sorin's Thirst if they tapped just so? Do we think that's what opponent has? Okay, so we drew a Lando. Let's just play the rest of our hando. Are we attacking with much? No, not really, just the Angel. So I don't think opponent has anything, because it passed pretty quick. Battalion, Opportunist, go ahead. Okay, third forest for our opponent. Did Ashiok catch Archaea or anything? No, one of the Harvests, Strike, Griffin, Cruelty. So we still have Courage and Crisis, okay. Sure. Come at me, bro. I will snap block you with a light shield. I am in the business of draining. Very much in the business. Oh no! Don't look at my angel. Do not look at my angel. Oh no. Aid the Fallen. Yep. Opponent's got Ashiok back. Ooh, a second Celebrant. That's interesting. Okay. So does attacking with everything go badly for me? Oh, we only have 7 mana after casting the Celebrant, so I don't actually want to attack with everything this turn. Next turn, though, we Alpha Striking. Oh, I had no creatures for... Yep. We have 14 cards. So we're close to decking, but next turn, if we just jam with the team, opponent can't kill our creatures, or they take 2 damage per creature they destroy. And we get to... Yep, Crunch Wrangler's fine. I guess Crunch Wrangler gets, like, block Tithe Bearer Giant and not kill it. Lore Rune Enforcer. Can't imagine opponent survives if we Alpha Strike, right? Let's do it. How many cards do we have in library? 9? So it's not like we have to kill Ashiok here. Let's go... Do I attack with the Celebrants too? Nothing is first strike, right? Oh, they've got 1/5 lifelink, so we're at virtual 10. So 7, virtual 5. I don't want to work it out. Which is probably irresponsible. But if we lose this game because of this attack, at least we had a good time. Not attacking with Celebrants doesn't do anything, I just want to keep them alive. But looks like opponent's going to block in a way that obliges us anyway. To be honest, I wasn't perfectly clear on the trigger rules. If these die as part of the block, do they trigger? I assume the answer is yes. Yeah, okay. That's... I didn't want to look stupid, basically. I should just attack with the Celebrants and found out. Cool, but it's fine. Opponent's killing our entire board, so... am I in full control? I want to make sure I get to activate Opportunist. Resolve. Okay, let's do some damage. Oh no, my board died. Oh no. Kaboom. Okay, so we're pulling it back. We're even on the day now with the deck, 2-2, and we know how Cruel Celebrants work. Ooh, back to Plat 3. That's okay then, let's play another game with the deck. If you have too many arenas, arena just draws the game. I did not know that. It just breaks. I could believe that. How many triggers is too many triggers? Do they have a number? Or just like a lot of triggers? Waiting for an opponent with our black-white deck. It's quite a lot, but way less than it should be. Yeah, that's fair. Have you seen Matt Nass's standard combo deck? That doesn't interact very well with Arena either. It doesn't break it, but it's just a lot of clicks. Let's have a look at that link. It broke with 160 triggers. Let's have a look at the picture. Just while we wait for an opponent. 4 anointed processions, 4 anointed priests, 1 white bells unlock, 160 triggers on the stack. Oh, so they just timed out. It didn't like freeze the game or something. Okay, so we have an opponent. We have a hand that's entirely black cards. If we draw any land, we get turn 4 Herald. I don't think we've mulliganed the hand tonight. We're not going to start now. Let's see what you got, opponent. Ooh, a basic plains. Ooh, kitties. Meow indeed. And there we go. Right on time. Adding massive numbers of triggers to the stack simultaneously can cause the client to crash. Oh, okay. So times you out and can cause it to crash. That's fair. Look at this. Finally having a squire doing massive work. 100 plus is not a comforting number to refer to as massive. No, that is true. Not attacking. Off we go. Good evening, everyone. If you have just tuned into the stream, I hope you're having an excellent Saturday. We're just playing some War of the Spark draft here. We're 2-2 with our black-white 3 Cruel Celebrant pile. Currently, this Cruel Celebrant's doing a decent job holding down the fort against this cat. Let's make a Herald a Dreadhorde. No attacks, though. That is a Plains. This card is great. I never knew a mass had its own icon. And a... Ooh, dear. Oh, dear. Well. Well, then. At least opponent can't play this Gideon's Triumph. Sure. Well. Oh, fantastic. Let's despark it. Are we desparking it? We could spark harvest it. Oh, actually, this is all completely fine. Wow. In that case, what shall we do? What shall we do here? Well, Herald of the Dreadhorde. I guess we could attack them with it. Do they block? What do they do? Like double block it? Then we get a 2/2. Or we could just. I kind of like getting their creatures off the board. Yeah, because I'm going to play Lorune Enforcer anyway. I guess if they trade this for War Screecher, is that okay? Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, I thought they'd just take it. And we're going to sack it to Spark Harvest anyway. Target this. Sacrifice this. Get my trigger. We did it with Spark Harvest, so we can play Lorune Enforcer in the same turn. We could Aid the Fallen just for Herald. I mean, we don't have Kaya in hand. And if we draw land, I'd quite like to have a decent play for next turn. Let's just take Herald back. We don't get to tap something down, but I mean, not too bothered about that this turn. Cool. 5 lands now for our opponent. So Chandra didn't really achieve much, thankfully. Pouncing Lynx is okay. Opportunist. I guess. I mean, Pouncing Lynx just does 2 damage. We'll play Herald. No attacks though. Yeah, I shouldn't really be bothered about taking 2 damage off this Lynx. And it might be that we don't end up casting the D-Spark, because it's just awkward to spend 2 mana when we could be spending 4. What's opponent's play going to be? Ooh, nothing. It's going to be passing the turn. Alright, there's our 5th mana. Not planning to tap anything. Am planning to play a vampire. Bleh. I mean, we could tap the War Screecher and get him with the 2/2, actually. Don't think I like that plan, though. I don't think there's any pressure on us to act. 10th District Legionnaire resolves. What's it thinking I can despark? Oh, my own creature. Okay, end of turn, though. We'll definitely tap this War Screecher. My turn. Okay, so we didn't draw the land, but I think we're okay to attack with these creatures, right? If we're doing that, do we get it with Opportunist? No, I'm going to trade it for a 1-1. Okay. Let's see what happens here. But I might just take 5. And that's fine by me. Okay. Opponent's going to put Kitty on the Herald. I'm okay with that. Especially on this board. I'll trade 1 power on my Herald for the links. Oh, it amasses onto the token. That's even better. Okay. So in that case, I probably do want a Divine Arrow to save the 2-2 if opponent goes for a double block. They don't go for a double block. Okay. That's fine. Make me a 4-4 worthy of Mordor. Go. That is a plane. Ooh, the Wanderer. Wow! Maybe I should have seen this coming. Well. Sure, I guess. Resolve. Don't know whether I actually want to Divine Arrow anything. Haha, not while the Wanderer's in play, I don't. Guess that means we do despark the Wanderer end of turn. Especially because we want to be playing this Tidebearer Giant. Let's shut the Screecher down. Let's draw a card. Okay then. Wizzier. Go ahead. A YouTube video? Oh. Oh, I get it. Raging Crunch resolves. Am I tapping something down? No, I'm not. Yep. Cool. Let's tap. Crunch, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't. Okay, so... Yeah, we're definitely playing Giant out. Ooh, that was a reasonable draw. We have no attacks, though. However, I am very much all about drawing Wanderer's Strike. Because it proliferates onto the Zombu as well, makes us a 2-2 Zombu army. I'm glad we chose to draft tonight. I'm having a good time with War. Haven't seen any absurd bombs, really, from any opponents. At least not off the top of my head. I mean, we played against Jace, we played against Chandra, but we've had answers to these cards. Certainly not been the end of the world playing against them. Right, I feel like this must be a board that we have a decent attack on, right? The question is, do we need a decent attack with a Vampire Opportunist in play? But if we do Wanderer's Strike the Crunch, we do have a load of power. Yeah, no, this is probably fine. This is probably fine. Yeah, would like to put a counter there. Let us go once more unto the breach. Tidebearer, go. Let's do some damage. Opponent elects to go to 7. I like it when that happens. So between Opportunist and Celebrant, we're in an okay spot. We are in a pretty okay spot. If you are enjoying the stream, watching me grind my way through some war drafts, I promise we don't just play black-white cards, although that has been the deck we've had for the last 12 games. I'm planning to play some more war draft tomorrow, probably some standard. Monday, I'm not doing anything, so I'm probably going to try a very long stream during the daytime as well. If you are interested in catching any of that, if you do follow, you'll be able to know when I go live. If you don't want to follow, that's fine too. I'm just happy that you're here. Dreadhorde Twins makes this a 3-3, which is fine. You got any attacks? Not if I tap some stuff. What are we tapping? I think it's time to tap as well. We can't tap the zombie. Haha. I knew that. Okay, so we've got a tap and we've got an activation. It'd be so sick to be a person in the 50s whose job is just to move slightly from side to side on the stage next to a singing guy. Well, if you notice, I've been gyrating back and forth all evening, and that's just to the sounds on Magic Arena. I'm not even listening to any actual music. Let's think about our attacks here then. So this 3-3, being a 3-3, is kind of a huge pain for me, honestly. I think, though, because we're at such a high life total, I'd like to tap 10th District Legionnaire. I'd like to go to combat. I'd like to attack with these creatures. I'd certainly like to attack with these creatures. Would you like to put multiple creatures on my giant? You would, sure. What happens? Do I let Giant die? What happens if Giant dies? Opponent's taking 2, they're going to 5. If Giant dies, Celebrant triggers to 4. Vampire Opportunist gets used. We can untap an Opportunist again. Feels kind of all in, though, when we can just, like, Divine Arrow the Dreadhorde Twins and just keep our Giant around. And just be, like, so far ahead. Yeah, this is fine. Bond of Discipline. Oh no. Sure. So opponent gains like 4, goes to 9. Do you have a follow-up, or are you just dead? Solar Blaze? Did that... Wait, what? Oh, their creatures dealt damage to themselves equal to their power. What a combo. What a combination play. Jeez. Okay, send. Send with everything. Amazing. You should have seen it earlier, Owen. There was a game where we had a Rising Populace, and our opponent, and like a fair amount of creatures, our opponent, like a stacked board. They played Massacre Girl, and because of Abnap, our Rising Populace just survived. It grew to a 7/7, ended up being a 1/1 after all the triggers were done. 3-2 now. So, at the very least, we're going to break even on wins and losses. Yeah, it was sick. I might like try and find it and clip it, because it was actually pretty sweet. That game was actually pretty awesome. Okay then, let's see what happens. Okay, we've got an opponent. It is, well, Schnitzelaus is how I would pronounce it. Let's see what you think. Oh dear. So, Massacre Girl is such a cool card. Yeah, sweet. So, even if we draw white, we're just making a pretty medium curve. We do have 8 white sources though, and we are pretty skilled at spiking the lands we need. I really don't like going down to 6 in limited. Alright, we'll keep 7. If we end up color screwed, it's on me. But if we don't, well, we draw a black 2-drop, which is pretty good. Ooh, there we go. Never didn't have it. So, what are we doing then? I want to preserve our Opportunist. I would like to play a 2-2. Next turn, we're probably going to play Opportunist and Enforcer. Keeping was win-win because I can complain a lot. That's very true. I do like to complain. I do like to complain. So what do I want to do? Could play Enforcer and Opportunist. Could play Teo's Light Shield. Opponents played nothing. I think they could potentially have... Yeah, the only thing I'm thinking is if they have Widespread Brutality, they just wrath us. And that could be a reason not to play anything. But the only real way to play around... I guess we can put a counter on Teo's Law. Yeah, that's the way we play around that. Okay, we're going to attack with the Martyr. Then we're going to play the light shield and put a counter on the light shield. If we're going to do that, we should have done that pre-combat, actually. It's okay, though. Yeah, I think this is right. If you put our opponent on exactly a black-red rare. I just don't see what their hand could be where they just do nothing for the first however many turns of the game. I am cowardly. This whole deck is cowardly. It's literally cowards.deck. And as we all know, unfortunately, cowards are unable to block warriors. Alright, we'll jam with Marta now. Opponent wants to trade. We get to convert Light Shield to a 2/5. Yes, please. We'll run out Opportunist. Run out Enforcer. We'll pass. If opponent does anything scary, we have Spark Harvest. If they don't, we have Griffin. We'll probably play Griffin even if they have something scary, actually. Want to play to the board first. What's in the yard? Marta's in the yard. Schnitzelaus. What's that? Plat 2? I don't know the icons, I'll be honest. I don't know the icons. It's a good job we played one game of Standard at the start of the stream, otherwise I would have been lying with my Standard/draft declaration. Alright. Opponent's time is ticking. They've got one in the time bank though, so they're under no real pressure. That's okay. That's okay. Prison Realm. What's going in the box? The Light Shield? Opponent. You know what, opponent? I think you do have... what even is the card I'm thinking of? Widespread Brutality. You didn't want to trade this token for my Vampire Opportunist, did you? How committed am I to that assumption? That's the real question. I guess if I think opponent has that, we send with Opportunist and then play nothing. For one turn, I think, at least. Because just running this out on my 2/5, that's a bit weird. Maybe they really wanted the Scry. Maybe they're a white-red deck, but... Okay, never mind, then opponent doesn't have it. I'm glad opponent made that trade. Means we could run out Griffing. Enforce our Griffing. Yep, Manticore. Okay, so we'll definitely get in. Doesn't have reach or anything dumb, right? Nope. Pays to read the cards. I mean, am I in the business of Spark Harvesting a 2/2? That's the real question. We have a lot of Spark Harvests. Am I going to Spark Harvest a 2/2? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Some may think I'm crazy. But this still fits with them potentially having Widespread Brutality. Because if they know they were going to play Manticore on 6, they can still have a 4/4 Amass. When it goes to combat, we'll tap Manticore. What is in your hand? Okay, Griffin's dead. Gateway Plaza. Well... Gonna get in. We'll play Vizier. Do we have any reason to play the land? No. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe opponent did just have an awkward hand. Yeah, Spark Reaper's fine. Okay, we've drawn Cruelty. That's okay. How much mana does opponent have up? 4 mana. Guess what we could do? We could tap Spark Reaper, attack with the 1/1, or we could just pass. We'll just pass. Maybe opponent's just got a lot of land, which is bad for us because it means they'll start drawing real spells. We'll tap Manta. We should have tapped Reaper actually. Opponent probably gets away with an attack. Nah, it's fine actually if they want to attack in. Reaper's more advantage on a stick. What's next? Tide Bearer Giant. Sure. So we're still in opponent's main phase. I don't think they've played a land drop. So we'll get this out of here now. So the only real difference if we hadn't played around Widespread Brutality is we would have killed the Manticore probably by now over the 2/2. So not really much of a difference. So I don't feel too bad about not playing in a way that lost horribly to it. I just want my opponent to cast it and wreck me now, just to validate me. Well, that's a pretty big boy. Sure. Large and in charge. Well, we'll tap the Reaper to hopefully induce an attack from our opponent. Send with the 4/5? Go on. You know you want to. No? Fine. Be that way. How much mana does opponent have? A gajillion. Yeah, this is fine. Spark Harvest. Pay a load. Kill Cyclops. I guess opponents get to sacrifice it for a card. Such value. Such value. Opponent's thinking. Okay. Yeah, resolves. Okay, so... Oh dear. Oh dear, stop after attackers. I want to attack with all 3. But I also want to tap the Manticore. So hopefully I haven't just ruined myself. Cool. We haven't. Resolve. So put opponent to 8. Go ahead, opponent. Go ahead, opponent. Opponent does have 4 cards now. So we'll see what they've drawn between their draw steps and the Spark Reaper. Opponent on 9 lands, so 8 more left in their deck. Tybalt's Rager. Not that intimidating. Not that intimidating. Would like to find a Celebrant at some point, weird as that sounds. Or like Tithe Bearer Giant into Celebrant. So it doesn't really cost us a draw step. Oh, no, don't tap all my white. Come on now. Come on now. Oh. Ah, don't have 8 mana. Never mind. Well, we'll start with the Giant though. Rawr. Come, Giant. What do you draw me? Trigger. Trigger on the stack. Okay, through a swamp. Cool. So we're going to tap this Manticore. I imagine opponent could potentially sacrifice Tybalt's Rager. Actually, this can just like pump and trade with Battalion. How many pumps does it get? But if it trades, the opponent doesn't get to draw a card. The opponent doesn't get to kill the Death Toucher. I think we still like attacking. I think we still like attacking. 1, 2... maybe. Maybe we still like attacking. I'm attacking. Let's see what opponent wants to do. Oh, I'm so confused. What am I doing? Oh yeah, clicking arena. Luckily, there's nothing incriminating on my desktop. Yep. Yep. This is fine. Does opponent sack Reaper to itself then? Or does opponent have a trick to make this bad for me? Unlikely aid? Oh, so we're just trading. Wait, does this make it indestructible or something? Let me read the card. Yeah, okay. So... don't know then. Don't know. I guess... What did we do? We traded 2 for 1 and got 1 damage in. Yeah, that was bad. One of the God Pharaoh is pretty good, considering this can get fed to the Spark Reaper. Although we're still in an okay spot. Yep. Weird is fine. I'd like to draw Angel or something. Angel would be good at putting this game away. Ooh, opponent's coming in with Manticore. No blocks. Well, that's not great. So then. I guess we just pass. I don't think attacking goes well for us, even if we like tap aggressively. We'll just keep this Manticore locked down. What have we got left in our deck? We have a Spark Harvest, Wanderer's Strike. Kaya is pretty good. Oh, we passed to attackers. That's awkward. I shouldn't have been looking in my deck. Hey. Shouldn't have been looking in my deck. Okay, opponent just gets in with the Rager. We're at 15, but opponent has, what? 4 activations? 4 activations is a lot of activations. So, what do we do? What do we do? We can tap Manticore on the turn, then tap Reaper. We put Giant under it, opponent has to pump it twice, then kills the token anyway. Does this have Trample? No, we'll just block it with the token. I feel like we have to keep our life total high. Ooh, another one. Jeez, this card is good. Was this going to be our... Okay, so end of turn, we'll tap Manticore. Let's keep playing properly. Opponent didn't have Widespread Brutality. Okay, so there's a Cruel Celebrant. Does that do much? Not majorly. Not majorly. So it has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, so 5 pumps. So 10 power on either Tybalt's Rager. So we actually just have to tap one of the Ragers. And the other we have to probably block with Tidebearer Giant. So we'll run out of Celebrant, and we're definitely not making any attacks. Definitely not making any attacks. Passing from here. Maybe we should go into full control, make opponent think we have something. I don't think it's going to matter though. Opponent's probably figured out we don't have anything by now. I end my turn. Is opponent going to eat the 1/1? I would. Yep, draw a card, sure. Sure. Maybe after this we'll do one more draft and we won't play the games tonight and we'll draft We'll play the games out tomorrow. I like opening boosters. Yep. And then tomorrow we can start our weekly quests again anyway. Oh my gosh. When I talk, I just tap and I just go straight into combat, because why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? I should just explode. Honestly, I should just explode. Yeah, resolve. Although, we're still okay. We're still very much okay. I guess we could have just let this Rager through, given we were blocking this one with the 4-5. For anyone who may have just started watching, this isn't representative of the standard of play we usually have on the stream. But it is coming to the end of the stream about 10:30 in the evening over here in the UK. Where's this one damage going? Face. Opponent's on 6 with these triggers though. Can I just draw an angel? Burning Prophet, sure. My turn. Okay. So 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. One draw step. We'll see what we draw. I will remember to tap the Rager this time though. Because if we don't, we die. And I'm not a fan of dying. I guess even if we do lose, what are we? 9 and 6 overall in draft for the evening? It's not terrible. Right, here we go. Tapped it as promised. At least we made a bit of progress. And I think this loss should get buffered by the bottom of Plat 3. They shouldn't tank our rating either. So we can start fresh again tomorrow. Opponent's gone a bit wide. That's not an angel, that is a land. Cool. I mean, opponent was due to start drawing gas. We were due to start bricking. So that's fair enough. Yeah, 3 and 3. I preferred our first deck. Ooh, still got the double boosters though. Let's open some packs, then we'll do a draft. Ooh, Bolas's Citadel. And then, what do we have here? Oh, Awakening of Vitu-Ghazi. Fantastic. Some cards. Some Magic the Gathering cards.